Hey everyone, Andrew Jagim, exercise physiologist, sport nutritionist here. Today I want to talk about creatine timing. The benefits of creatine are becoming more and more well known, and a lot of people are starting to take it as a supplement to really enhance a lot of their training and improve performance. But a lot of times people have questions on, well, when is the best time to take creatine? There have been several studies that have looked at creatine timing with a specific focus on pre or post workout, meaning is it better to take creatine before you go and lift, or is it best to take it after your workout? And really, regardless of the population, whether it's recreationally trained individuals, collegiate athletes, older adult populations, there really doesn't seem to be a clear difference one way or the other when we look at more longer term training adaptations. So in other words, it doesn't seem to make a big difference whether you take creatine before you go and train or after you train. The overall benefits seem to be about the same. So what I usually tell people is it really comes down to personal preference. So if you ask me, my personal preference is I usually take creatine post-workout. And the reasons being, I really just don't like to eat or consume a lot of things before I go and work out. I don't like to have a lot of food in my stomach or anything like that. And oftentimes I also like to take a pre-workout or some kind of caffeine beverage before I go and train. And caffeine and creatine don't always mix together, and there's some kind of evidence that they might actually counteract the benefits. So again, I usually opt for taking caffeine before I go train and then opting to take creatine after the workout. And the other benefit of doing so is, another recommendation is often to consume some kind of protein or some type of carbohydrate source after you train, because there's recovery benefits from those nutrients as well. And the other upside is when we combine creatine with some of those other nutrients, we can actually uptake more creatine in the muscle. It's more bioavailable, so we kind of absorb and utilize more over the long term. So just again, another reason why I usually opt to take creatine after the workout. And again, keep in mind, creatine isn't something that really offers any kind of fast-acting benefits, meaning we don't take creatine and then 30 minutes later it can improve performance. It's something that we have to continually ingest and consume in order to kind of increase muscle creatine stores over time. Oftentimes that's at least 5 to 7 days. So again, there's not really any kind of immediate impact of taking creatine and then again expecting it to make any kind of noticeable difference in the short term. So again, moral of the story, it's really up to you as a kind of personal preference situation in terms of when you would like to consume your creatine, whether it's before workout, after workout, or really any time throughout the day. Again, you'd still kind of see those noticeable benefits. The biggest thing is going to be consistency over the long run. Thanks for listening.